I remember that table where I grew up, eating cereal in my high chair, apple juice in a sippy cup, where I did my own work and I played Monopoly. That dog was always down at my feet, looking for something to eat. Where I told my mom all about how that girl broke my heart, and my mama held me close and said she was no good from the start. We all held hands, bowed our heads, and talked to the people on the other side. We asked each other about our days, say it's gonna be alright. We fill our cups with wine and beer, raise them up, all say cheers. Everything that changes, one thing that stays the same is that table. I remember that table where I first got drunk. I got into my old man's liquor, I didn't know when enough was enough. I remember that table where I hung my head in shame. I knew I was in trouble when he called me by my full name. Where I broke the news I was leaving home, and my mama cried even though she knew it was time for me to go. We all held hands, bowed our heads, and talked to the people on the other side. We asked each other about our days, say it's gonna be alright. We fill our cups with wine and beer, raise them up, all say cheers. Everything that changes, one thing that stays the same is that table. Yeah, Dad was at the head, Mom was by his side. There was a little me along for the ride. Now it's me at the head, my wife right by my side, my little baby daughter along for the ride. Woo! She'll remember that table where she grew up, eating cereal in her high chair, apple juice in a sippy cup, where she does her homework and she plays Monopoly. That dog is always down at her feet, looking for something to eat. Where she tells her mom all about how that boy broke her heart, and her mama holds her close and said he was no good from the start. We all held hands, bowed our heads, talked to the people on the other side. We asked each other about our days, say it's gonna be alright. She drinks the juice, we drink our beer, we raise them up and all say cheers. Everything that changes, one thing that stays the same is that table. Everything that changes, one thing that stays the same is that table. Everything that changes, everything that changes, everything that changes, everything that changes. Yep.